one way or another, this is the last chance for our first two players, Gab and Zex.
Nice little strip there coming out of Gabsu on top of that CR, so glancing is going to get applied to the entire team of Gab, so it's very, very important here. Looks like unit focus is, looks like he's swapping around here, a little bit of poke damage, attack bar pushback on that Veladril, but it looks like...
Why did he skill one the Belantis? Oh no, the Belantis could revenge stun.
It was a bold decision indeed. He got stunned up immediately. Now Gabsu's doing a very interesting thing here. Gabsu got nerfed skill 1 to not stun so much, so getting a stun here on the Volant is quite clutch here for Zex, but more damage once again going into CR. That's a lot of dots here. This is probably not enough dots to finish off CR though.
There are a lot of different types of Diva Chell in RTA. There's Swift ones that are kind of scary, and there's also violent ones. I find the violent Diva Chell more threatening. So
anything for Zex's draft right now, not even getting a comma there on top of the Verti-heal, and this is going to be really, really bad there for Zex. You know, he's up a game, but you know what? Gab is going to be clapping back here, and he's got almost dropping some units here. Oliver's going to be on his way out here. We got a stunned up Tomo. We've been almost dead Zabala, so Gab, he is doing really well. That Tomo, that was a huge stun indeed. And this is where that Verti-heal really starts to be so toxic. It was the last pick, and it was a very good pick coming from Gab as well. Oh my god, the despair stuns are rolling in. Zex thought he could maybe clutch that one out there with this Oliver. That's just not going to happen. The despair stuns with this Verti-heal is pumping up way too much attack bar, pushing back all of Zex's efforts right now. Lane of the Glancing is also extremely effective, stopping his unit from doing anything at all. We have Gab winning round number 2 against Zex. Difficult units to get rid of here, and it looks like Zex is doing a fine job at trying to remove Gab's units from the field, because it looks like Okeanos is going to be on the chopping block next.
So now Fire Monkey King has 10 stacks, increasing his damage, his attack speed, and also you have Gabsu healing Fire Monkey King, making Fire Monkey King invincible. Seems like Zex has control of the game.
Definitely does. That's a much needed defense break sitting on top of Fire Monkey King. Fire Monkey King's going to heal himself so much with that big skill too, but there goes Okeanos. Zex honestly going to be in full control here, and back Robo, and it does get that stun, stops that unit, but there's the big glancing, and even provokes landing on the side of Gab. A lot of value there. Of course, there's where the Dak Robo is really going to start doing value. Big skill 2's getting all that attack bar. Big skill 3 to land so many dots here. Is that going to be enough dots there to drop this Veladril?
Yes, Stoic. That's going to be enough dots to drop the Veladril.
Moving next there, does get the stun. It's a lot of damage. Verti-heal's got to use that skill 2 to heal himself up just a little bit, but the initial turn coming out of Oliver, and that's going to be ending it right there. Zex in a round 4 victory over Gab.
And with complete control, all the dots in the world. Man, Tom. BigV and Zefa coming up here, guys. We got a previous America's Cup champion here.
I'm getting rid of this Miles here. But we got a big third skill. Needs to strip all these shields. Doesn't strip the shields with the Laura.
Even though Laura doesn't strip the shields, it still provides a huge defense buff.
You know, oddly enough, loves to crit water to provide lots of damage for his game, and the Cigar is going to be great control. So there's that defense break, there's the provokes coming out here. We have lots of damage with this matchup. Definitely going to be a BigV victory in round number 1. Definitely nice armor breaking lead. Getting rid of his unit is going to be probably priority for BigV, so he doesn't have to worry about all of his skills and where to put them and what to do with them. So we're going to see where the skill 1 ended up being a skill 2, because he already had the threat state up there, so he's not too afraid of it. Glancing being applied to the entire team of Zex. I can't remember if I've seen the Chandra proc or not.
Yeah, we just got to know that it's about Chandra, so that's pretty interesting.
Well, you have a round 2 victory from BigV. Does get that reset right there. We're going to see what Zefa is going to try going after here. Looking for a strip on top of the Masha. Gets that strip as well. The silence is coming out. The bomb and stun coming out as well. We have a hug available to choose to hug this Smicer or the Veladril. Looks like Veladril is going to be catching the hug here. The third skill coming out there to slow some of the units here and push up his team.
Yeah, Smicer won't be doing anything all game because he's got a variable just cleansing every debuff in game.
Again.
Oh! I'm not siding with BigV, but the whole game came down to that matchup proccing, dismounting, and not taking a turn. If he would have fast linked and killed that Smicer, but he didn't have fast link to go because he got dismounted.
And that was very unfortunate indeed. That was proc exactly like you said. Definitely a change of winds there Fortunate for Zefa for sure. We're not landing any bombs here, but we have lots of silences. We're getting lots of sustain from this Smicer. Of course, with big skill 1 heals there. Looking to land some provokes, trying to stop anything Zefa's going to be doing right now. But it looks like Zefa probably is looking pretty safe right now. Safe enough to claim victory in round number 3. There's this 24 speed lead. Surgud going to be taking turn 1.
Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get to see who's faster, the Sigrid or the Water Twin Angel. Water Twin Angel being a really great ban by BigV.
Yep, for sure. We have the stuns going out on the shower. He's going to get stunned up. He's going to be holding the bomb as well. See what kind of damage we're going to see here. We're going to see a ton of damage. And that's a big damage dealer getting removed from this field, because I do think he should be trying to finish that unit off, and he does so. Every single silence that you can do on this field, but this bomb's going to be coming out, and I do think it's really important that it lands on that smash. He's opted to go for the Village Jewel instead.
It seems like every game, Zefa prioritized Village Jewel, and 2 out of 2 games, Cigar was able to reset the Village Jewel. So BigV's Cigar must be really, really good.
Well, we might actually get the Smicer nonsense that we've been looking for, so we get all these extra turns, but not enough Smicer nonsense is going to be happening here, because it is 4 units against 1. BigV at match point. He's going to be claiming the victory right here as he finishes off that Smicer. Well done, BigV, on moving forward in today's tournament.
Yeah, Thompson, like you said, BigV looked really comfortable navigating around that Ladrillo, which is known to be kind of a problematic unit for a lot of players. Speaking of which, we're about to move into the next matchup, TuanTuan versus Pandalik.
Smicer's on Nemesis.
Wow, I think TuanTuan might be able to clutch this one out here, so enough HP has dropped to attack up, where this Juno is slamming some damage in. The bomb was enough to finish off that ragdoll, so it is not over for Pandalik here.
Oh! You can't attack the shield at this point.
If he uses skill 2, he's going to be losing his Juno here, but he's forced to use a skill 2. This should be enough damage from the Water Twin Angels to shut down this Juno, and Pandalik will be winning round number 1. Figure out what he's got to do here, because it looks like all that attention is going to go into trying to remove the CR from the field.
TuanTuan also ran out of time. I know he used Water Twin Angel a lot, but he didn't use it that well, because he should have stripped Armor Break and pushed up the Chow. But he ran out of time because he was so shocked that Sierra was built to counter Sonya.
That is so crazy that happened right there, and the bombs come out. The Sonya's going to be dropping. Pandalik looking incredible right now. So, I mean, TuanTuan, I feel like anybody could have fell for that until you realize that that's exactly how it is ruined. So, well done for Pandalik. He's taken this round it's a breeze. It's a walk in the pack for him, to be honest with you. There's just not a shot that TuanTuan had in this match.
Yeah, there was a shot, and that shot came from, at the beginning, the Water Twin.
Ooh, so the Fire Cassandra not going to be taking a turn right here. So this comes that big 3rd skill. Yeah, no, 2nd skill. He's trying to land the silence. Does land that silence on top of Cassandra, so Cassandra can't use that skill too. That's a very, very important silence that was landed. See what happens with this Water Twin Angel, stunning up the entire team. No! Goes to the big skill 3, gets the invincibility popped, and then removes it.
Kill on Federica.
Definitely does. Now you have the Wind Robo. Looks like he's going to be on his way out shortly, but not without taking another unit down here. We've got a skill 3 from this Fire Bayek, and he's going to be removing.
I mean, he chose not to do a lot of stuff. He chose to pick Chow over Julian. He chose to pick Juno over Zenisek.
Definitely some issues right there for TuanTuan, because he could have removed that unit from the field. It's not going to matter. Pandalik's going to win it in round number 4 against TuanTuan.
We're getting into StayHive versus Raigeki. Now, this is a pretty big moment. We foreshadowed it earlier. We knew that Raigeki brought that kind of spicy fireball in Draco.
Skill 3 available. He's going to be healing up this Fire Desert Warrior, and that's going to help out StayHive a lot here. Looking for a dismount on top of the Masha. Not receiving that dismount, but is Juno going to be enough to get the dismount? And it is. I do think that should be game, because that's all the damage that Raigeki has in store here for StayHive. Because we know the Chandra is a very difficult unit to get rid of here. So let's see what happens. Masha needs to get some additional turns. Does get the additional turns here to finish off. Not finish off the Cigar just yet. Masha is going to be dropping there. StayHive suddenly looking very comfortable with the Despair stun on Laura.
like we all use totems before, it heals for 30% every time it goes. So StayHive picking Villagewell and LL provides him a lot of sustain for this team.
It really does. That's a lot of sustain indeed for his team, especially when he has Villagewell too offering some more sustain, where we're not showcasing any sustain minus a Juno on the side of Raigeki here. So let's see what happens to this. Mori strips the Soul Protect, so more is going to be dropping here.
Yeah, I think Ella, the sustain from Ella and Villagewell is just gonna kind of incrementally take along paired with Villagewell. Along paired with Ragdoll, because Ragdoll will give them a lot of turns.
The Cigar, and maybe even the Shizuka as well, getting some of that from the third skill, landing some defense breaks on the field here, but need to keep the Cigar alive to really find some sort of window for Raigeki.
Yeah, Raigeki just going all in on the Ella because Ella already has 4 totems.
And we knew this was going to provide lots of damage here. Bailey is going to be getting more additional turns here. This is going to help getting his skills back up from being reset by that segment. Nice little despair stun though from Raigeki, getting him onto this Villagewell. So shuts it down there. We know we have skills available. Beautiful skill 2 goes into the segment to make sure we have more skills available on our segment. So there's that third skill. We've got defense breaks across the board right now. We have a big skill 2 happening. So let's see where that addition. This defense broken Juno, and we have a locked and loaded Fire Monkey King. Let's see what happens, because we do have a nice little stun going out onto the Villagewell. So this skill 1 goes in, does not stun up this Juno, and we have Juno dropping the Villagewell. Raigeki staying alive. Gets the attack bar pushback. Fire Monkey King should be dropping here, but he's going to go with the safe move, bringing back the Juno. Raigeki finally getting a point on the board against StayHive.
Oh, Volantis is getting close. Volantis is going to take a turn real soon.
Ooh, and there's that turn that we were talking about here. Raigeki didn't want to see it happen, but we do have the Villagewell. Villagewell did resist a little bit and does get smacked by that Chandra. So there's that third skill, getting the Spare Stun on the Water Twin Angels. We've got that third skill shutting down that Smicer. Raigeki absolutely clapping back here. Take a lot of damage though. Let's keep that in mind there from that Laura. So there's that defense break, which is going to be very important on the top of this segment here. Looking for some heal blocks across the board. Does get that heal block on that Fire Doesn't Worry. We know how important that is. We've got a big Sentry looking for an attack break here. I don't think he's going to be... He is going to gamble it. That Laura here. And we've got Juno. Juno can provide a little bit of damage, so it's going to be all skill 1s from here on. He needs to drop this Monado. We knew it was going to be an issue unit, and it's causing a lot of problems here for Raigeki, so he almost lost his segment. Segment might be dropping very, very soon.
Yeah, you called it exactly right. Raigeki seeing that Minato's problem unit went for it and didn't get
Huge victory there for StayHive.
Only a couple Legend Tournament champions that are participating in Americas at all. Zex really has his work cut out for him. So
wouldn't it? So let's see what happens. Sonya taking turn 1 here for Ladrillo. I'm on the edge of my seat, and it does. It takes that shot out there. It's not going to be living. No surprises here. Kill bomb is going to be coming out from Ladrillo. If this lands, we could be yielding another quick victory from Ladrillo.
Great sequencing by Ladrillo, getting that bottom crop for Nikki, also getting that first turn armor break on the first hit for Han, which rarely happens.
He can't get the cooldowns back for his units and chooses not to. It's going to be all damage directly going into this Veronica. Fire Monkey King with Veronica in his sights already.
Yeah, it seems like it's working out for Zex, but he keeps picking Hey Gang, and Ladrillo keeps countering Hey Gang with Veronica.
Wow. It really is. Any of the spare stuns that Zex can get his hands onto, and the only unit he's able to spare stun up is the one unit that does not care at all. There's that additional damage rolling out.
Our Legend Tournament champion, Ladrillo. Ladrillo has soaked up one of the slots for America's Cup. Here we go, guys. BigV versus JeffBolada is going to be next.
Wow, you could definitely tell BigV didn't want Miles to take a turn at all. It's almost like he could smell the violent proc from here, and of course it happens, but not a lot of value for Jeff there. Going out, he's just trying to limit the damage and limit the units from BigV, trying to get what he can on this Laura. And we know that Charge Vitality can be coming up very shortly.
Yeah, JeffBolada actually drafted against Laura really well.
I do kind of like this Bulwark because I know we did discuss it before going into the Eleanor, so I think Bulwark is the answer here. So right now, Ethna definitely in a really rough situation right now, so no turns are going to be taken by that Ethna, so we're going to see BigV drop. I think that Unicorn should be right there to cleanse it, and it's not going to matter. BigV winning in round number 2.
You didn't glance the vertical, or should I not glance the vertical?
Yeah, that's a scary take there, so he didn't go for it. I know it's looking a little bit better right now. Coming out of Fire Monkey King. Fire Monkey King has what it takes in the tank to get rid of BigV here, but BigV is going to try and hold on to his best because he knows that Vanessa has the revive up and available. He's going to land on top of that Eleanor, but he is going to push that skill 3, looking for a full team stun. He does get it. Really good damage coming towards the Sandra.
It almost feels like a Rage Artemil, not a Despair Artemil.
He is. He's putting out some really good numbers. He also has that defense lead too, which is definitely helping out on that damage. 7.8k is going to be dropping that unit. JeffBolada is going to concede BigV in round number 4 and moving forward.
Great part is you really get to see these players get to know each other on the fly.
Exactly. It's the importance of the best of 5. You don't want to leave it to RNG, and you really can't say RNG really swayed matches when you do a best of 5. I understand a best 2 out of 3, like it maybe didn't go your way in a best 2 out of 3, but a best of 5, there really isn't an excuse, and you strip all of that immunity off if you want to.
Yeah, that was like the perfect sequence for TopaV because Miles was only under control because it had slow, but it procced out of the slow stuff.
Yep, there's more damage coming towards the Chandra right now. So now that Veladrill is gone, it's looking a little bit better for TopaV at the moment, but let's keep in mind though, Chow is going to provide lots of damage with that second skill after these units start dropping here. Miles getting a lot of additional turns here. It is pumping a lot of damage into this Chow, but Chow is not going to be soloing this round here. TopaV with a round 1 victory. We're going to see a skill 3 happening. Nice little Despair Stun goes out onto the Ragdoll, so more damage coming towards Ragdoll. Gets the additional turn as well. He can take that Ragdoll out and does so. We do have some skills available happening here. Never mind, it is going to get silenced, so Gapsu's going to get silenced here. I think we probably go with skill 1 to heal our team up. Not going to happen. So it looks like we're going with some shields, stunning up the Water Twin Angels. TopaV trying to get what damage that he can out there. Veladrill with a beautiful second skill, healing up Steam, giving attack bar to the Gapsu, but defense breaking this Fire Back.
Yeah, the difference between Audrey and the difference between Chandra is like Audrey, you can't choose who you hug. It just hugs the lowest percent HP unit on your team. So that's why I cursed it.
Man, you cursed it indeed. We did not get that strip reset onto the Veladrill. We do land a provoke on top of the Hit King, but we got that defense break coming out, getting a ton of damage, landing on top of the Fireback. Fireback is in a very rough situation right now. Masha pummeling in that damage. No additional turn is going to be happening here, but I do think we're going to get a Fireback to drop out very shortly. But Abelio is going to be here to save that unit. In full control in this round number 3, Abelio does not have what it takes.
Yeah, for Belio's skill to get full value, you kind of want to bring him into a bunch of AoE. But TopaV displays a lot of skill.
On the line between StayHive and Zezas. This is going to be one to watch for sure, Thompson.
Right now, it's forcing StayHive to go only after the Monado, and there goes the Fire Monkey King. Fire Monkey King is a lot of StayHive's damage. It really is. It's going to hurt a whole lot. Now, there is a little bit of sustain on the side of StayHive. You know, the Fire Pudding Princess can do a lot here, so we are going to lose that Nephthys. Nephthys was getting a lot of attention from StayHive, so let's see what happens, because more damage is coming towards these Water Twin Angels. Let's see if he chooses to try to capitalize on the water unit that is defense broken.
Yeah, we just spent
a little bit of attack bar here.
Yeah, as time goes in the battle of attrition, you're gonna see StayHive win. Yeah, there you go. StayHive with the win.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a huge head press by the Cigar because it took out pretty much 7 turns. It provoked AoE and also pushed back 3 units.
Oof, there's the damage right there from the Fire Desert Warrior, able to drop that Masha out here, looking for a defense break and beautiful additional damage raining onto the Cigar here. Cigar is still
breaks, and Ashura is gonna start healing and dealing armor breaks and gaining incremental value as the game goes on.
Ooh, there's that defense break and a huge torrent coming from Ragdoll. StayHive with a round 3 victory. Damage and even the heal block, which is important when you have a Smicer on the other side of the field.
Yeah, indeed. You have now we're just waiting for Dominic to proc, right? Just trying to poke a hole and have the Dominic.
Oh man,
Dominic
I
goes down,
actually forgot the cleanse as well. I was like the heal, but the cleanse happens with that Fire Desert Warrior cleansing the heal block, healing up the Smicer. Smicer's healthy all over again.
And navigate himself through this infinite combo that StayHive has.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole team don't care about Volantis one bit. From Feng Yan doesn't care about it, Chandra doesn't care about it, Juno doesn't care about it.
Oof, you can really tell StayHive wants to do something about this Fire Desert Warrior. Oof, excuse me, it's going to be catching a lot of attention from StayHive. Raigeki as well.
Yes.
Quite impressive. Holy, everything's going to be revenging there. All the provokes, everything coming towards the Saga there.
Yeah, the Feng Yan was built on revenge, so that was crazy. That he went to test the water and like, oh, all right, confirmed. Feng Yan has revenge.
Exactly that. Let's see if the stun can happen here with this. The stun didn't matter. The stun didn't matter at all. Volantis tried to shut down a unit. Feng Yan ended up proccing out of that this entire time here. So we're looking at a Torrent to deal enough damage. It isn't going to be enough just yet. Nice little skill one goes towards this Volantis. Volantis does not land any stun onto the Juno. So I think we're going to see Fire Desert Warrior finally drop out here from this Volantis. 3 is going to be a problem. We've got Feng Yan offering sustain and defense breaks, and just being a tanky unit in general is going to be a problem.
Oh, damage check. Nice damage.
I think Juno handles it really well, though, but it is great damage. I think we can drop the Juno out with the Volantis and StayHive looking at the swing that he really needed. Oh.
I don't think skill 2 would have killed the Juno, so like he wanted to play patient, which I don't blame him.
Yes, I will agree. I thought he was going to try for it, but it's really tough to get put in that situation right now. So the HUD goes out, more sustain goes out towards that Juno. Stun goes out onto the Ragdoll right now. StayHive, he's scrambling right now to do something about this Juno, but he cannot. If he hits that, we're going to get a cleanse in this Chandra, and Chandra's going to be there to essentially stun you back up. We're going to get that Balio dropped out here, and I think this is going to be it. Volantis is going to be dropped. We have a lonely Ragdoll. StayHive, I don't think this is built on Vampire to potentially solo out this match. There's the defense break. No additional turn. Zezas, as our Brazilian representative, will get that win here over StayHive and get his ticket to Las Vegas. Well done, Zezas.
And that's how he did it. Zezas came out on top. He's going to Vegas for the America's Cup, SWC 2024. I love that